I think that's it. Okay, let's test it. Alright, let's go ahead and test it out and see if I fixed it. And then we'll put it back together all the way. Oh shit, I need the controller ports. There you go. What do you guys think? Did I fix it? I think I fixed it. It's a little awkward right now because... Oh, here, you know what? I could just do it like this. It's a little awkward because I don't have all the pieces in place. But here, I can just do it open style like this. Alright. Let's grab a dusty copy of Luigi. Oh, and let's clean the lens just for funsies. It can't hurt, right? Maybe. I guess it could. It probably won't hurt, though, right? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Remember to look into the laser when it's on. Yeah, to make sure it's working, right? Alright, folks, here we go! And that is how you fix a GameCube. What's the worst part of being a game store owner? Getting asked what the worst part of being a game store owner is. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying to think of something that's uniquely bad about it, but I'm drawing a blank. It sure looks broken still. Well, you'll see, Winged. Stay tuned. We're just going to double check that it works with 3 games first. Does Candace still work at the store? I don't know anyone by that name. You know how much How did you know how much to turn the laser pot? You just barely turn it. Just barely. It's a tiny itty bit. It's like the smallest rotation ever. Because the more you do it, the worse off you are. So that's the trick. Just barely do it. It's like lockpicking. Just a tiny bit of tension. Y'all hiring? Nah, not really. Well, kind of, yeah. Ow. Hey, man, I saw you in Jay's pod and wanted to say it was fun to watch, man. Oh, thanks, Swat. Nice to see you, dude. I wasn't the most talkative guy on Jay's podcast. Jay was. What's your worst customer story? I don't know. I don't have, bad customer stories. Counterclockwise, Major Gamer Geek. Lefty Lucy.
I'm going all out.
Battle 1, fight.
Here we go. Let's do one last one. When customers think trade-ins are list price, that very rarely happens. One of the most memorable times that happened was, and this will happen sometimes, but this lady came in, and not to judge a book by its cover, but I think I might have pressed it wrong.
Sorry, I missed that.
Siri, don't.
Again, please.
No, never. I'm never talking to you.
I'm not sure I understand.
Sorry. Okay, we have an issue. Oh, actually, this game is kind of dirty from the dust. Let me just try cleaning the game one more time. Although I don't feel that it should have failed that quickly. But let me just try cleaning it really quick. Because it did get really dusty from that clean there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so this lady comes in, right? And she's got these original Xbox games. And at the time, original Xbox was straight up like garbage material, right? Like nobody was buying original Xbox stuff. Ever. Now people are buying it. You know, these things always trend. Let's see. Okay, still not working. All right, we need to still mess with it a little bit then. But yeah, this lady comes in and she has a note on each one, like a sticky note on each one with the price written on it. And I'm like, oh, maybe this is what she wants for each one. And sure enough, she just took whatever the price said on Amazon and then wrote that down, put on a sticky note, and put it on the game, and was expecting to get that much for it. Now, something you should know about Amazon is that it is a terrible place to buy old video games. Like, the worst place to buy old video games ever. So, they primarily show on a game's listing page, they'll show you the brand new sealed version of it. But obviously, an old video game is kind of something you can't really get a lot of new sealed copies of. So, for example, this woman had a copy of Sonic Riders, which is like a game that's under $10. I don't know exactly how much it is. Hey, we can check it out now. Let's type in... Oh, shit, hold on. We can try this new bot. Watch this in the chat, guys. PC Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders for GameCube. Shit. Is there a way to modify that? Can I type in, like, PC Sonic Riders Xbox? Oops. Well, that probably didn't help. Oh! God damn it. Hold on. Let's try it one more time. Riders. Damn it. Okay. Alright, whatever. Look, Sonic Riders is under $10. But anyway, so if you looked at the Amazon listing for the page, it was $26. It was a new sealed copy that was listed on there. So obviously we couldn't pay $26 for a game that we were going to sell for less than $10. And she was like pretty upset about it at first. Well, let's just look, for example, right now. What is Amazon? I don't know if this is going to be a good example, but let's just test this. If you go to Amazon, type in Sonic Riders Xbox, what have they got right now? Well, for example, we have Sonic Riders on GameCube for $68. I can't even find the listing for the Xbox version. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, so here you go. So if you look on Amazon right now, you will see Sonic Riders. And for normies or people who just